Hey, good morning. What's up, YouTube? So today we're just going to be looking at a bunch of cryptos since I will be out most of the day. I just wanted to get a video out to you guys real quick so you have something to look at while I'm taking care of business. Okay, so it looks like Kuma Inu, our main guy, right, went down pretty drastically in a day. Another 20%, which is pretty insane, down from its all-time high at 5.7. And this could be an opportunity to buy the dip. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they said, as soon as they decide to put out a tweet or do anything, the price would skyrocket. I heard that the reason why they're not able to get on their Twitter was because of something about maybe they had too many passwords or they couldn't find the password for it. So that's unfortunate because I think if they had a better social media presence, it would be a lot better. Let's go to Kuma Inu, which had an insane run this week. Luckily, I was able to get in at the bottom. I'm not sure how much of a great investment this is right now. It's never financial advice, but I took some profit and put it back into something that I think is better. But I was able to get good gains yesterday. This spiked. Yesterday, some guy called me a day trader. I'm always here to take profits, guys. Like I have money in Kuma Inu, and that's different. If it ever spiked to a really high amount, I would definitely take some profits. But I'm always about taking profits and diversifying your portfolio so it's not all in one thing and you don't get wrecked. That's just my advice. Not financial advice, but just my thing. Saitama, this is the one. This is the one that's going to have a huge run up this month, I believe. I think this one's going to get more talked about. They have a big event coming. Their social media presence is extremely great. Their partnerships are great. And so I think this is going to have a huge run up this next month. We'll see, but if I had to bet the house on it, I would, right? It's had an incredible week so far, but let's go ahead and go to the Dextools and look at Hina. So, insane, right? It had like 5,000 holders 2 days ago. It has 8,500 right now, right? Volume's insane. Price is insane. I think it's up like, 1,500%. Pretty awesome day yesterday. I was trying to load the 15-minute chart on this one. I think I even refreshed my phone and I still can't figure that out. But on the next ones, I'll be able to, look at the charts a little better. Yeah, I'm even going to go to a day. But yeah, this was insane. This had a crazy run a couple months ago. And so people that were, and it dipped, of course. So people that were bought the dip. I know some guy who said he spent $200 in this and he just checked yesterday and it was $15K, which is insane. So good for him or her, whoever made that profit. That's pretty awesome. And then I like to go ahead and look at the buy orders to see what's really going on. And people are picking up some big bags. I see a lot of day traders on this making good money. I saw some who got wrecked too, because you can look at their trades in here. Because the cool thing about Dextools is that if a person's trading, it'll let you know hey, this person has 2 transactions. And I saw one guy who got super wrecked yesterday. And it was over 100K, not in losses, but that's how much money he was moving. And I think he panic sold and the price ended up going back up. So that sucks. But when it comes to fundamentals, there's not really much with some of these altcoins, really. I mean, unless they've been consistent. So let's check out Kuma Inu next, our golden child that hasn't been doing so well lately. So there it goes, reflects on Dextools down about 18,000 holders too, which is crazy that Hina was able to get up to that high. The interesting thing I saw here is that you see the charts were good on this one. So I think we're going to go to the 1 day charts. Yeah, I'm going to check the 1 day charts to see how it's going since, so pretty, there's my, there was my actual follower right there, the guy who won the 100 subscriber giveaway. So I'll go ahead and have to get in contact with him after this. I'm pretty sure by the time this gets out, I'll have that video up since it'll be easier one to make. But yeah, so it looks like, the thing about Kuma Inu is that, I'm going to buy some of the dip. I know it's going to be tough for some people to do that, but I'm going to buy some of the dip. Do your thing, never financial advice, but right here, look, it tells you what's going on right here. Look at this guy, 64 ETH. And that's the problem with some of these altcoins, that so many, 64 ETH is a ton of money. And this guy has the potential or gal has the potential to really drop this, cryptocurrency with one transaction. But as you can see, they're doing kind of a bunch. So I'm not sure if they got wrecked. I didn't really do the math on this, but so far we can see 4 transactions from them. So maybe they're loading up. It looks like their last transaction was a buy, so they could be loading up for something crazy. But, like I said, as soon as these guys make a tweet, right? I heard on their Discord that they might be getting a new social media soon. As soon as they do that, like, this price is going to absolutely go ape. I think this is the same guy, but maybe different wallets, but I don't know. A lot of buy orders still, but nothing too big. Just that one guy. And next we're going to check out Saitama, which is going to have a huge run. It's going to get a lot of attention this next month. I'm already loading up on it, ready to rock. I think this potential for this is insane. The guy who's running this cryptocurrency is just doing a good job. As you can see, a ton of holders, 77K, which is so much for a cryptocurrency right now, right? An altcoin. And look at this steady rise. This is the day chart, obviously, over a couple months. Go to the 15-minute chart, always trading sideways. It's been up like, I think 30 or 40% this week, which was insane. And they also have that 2% burn like Hina, where like you get 2% of every transaction like burned. So the supply you have is like just growing in your wallet. So you could literally hold on to this and have passive income without the price of it ever going up, just because of the burn that's going on. So your coins just become more valuable, right? I think I'm gonna go ahead to my Twitter right now. Look at some of my people called me. They ignore all that stuff. This is the guy who won, it looks like, the giveaway. So thank you so much for your support. This is, I already shot the video of me doing the PayPal. So I'll go ahead and handle that after. But let's go ahead and look at some of the social medias of these guys, their Twitters. I think Twitter's the biggest platform for these guys, so they need to be active. Hina. So Hina's been pretty active on here, man. I don't think they posted much yesterday, or maybe they did. I'm not sure. I think they did because of the huge run-up. But they talk about the super PAC, right? They talk about, how they're doing. You see, this is all you need. I think you just need a social media presence, right? They talk about how they were on the Run guys, which are a big influence in the altcoin space. They talk about how they're trending alongside Kuma. Like, you got to be active on social media to get people really around you. So I think that's what, Kuma's really lacking. I could talk about that all day, talk about how they were number 10 on trending for Dextools. So this is pretty cool to have a good community around this coin. We'll see if it keeps running, but I'm not really sure if it will, but we'll see. Here's Kuma Inu. And then there is a garbage truck right now in front of my house, which is great. But Kuma Inu, actual ghost town. Maybe if I just start liking everything, these guys will do something, right? It's like probing at a dead body. Excuse the garbage truck. That's hilarious. But yeah, guys, it looks like they're pretty dead on this social media thing, which they need to really get back into it, because if they want to grow their community, it's gonna have to happen. But I guess that their password was broken, something's wrong with their password. So I guess I understand that there's a reason why they couldn't really get to it. So we give them a pass for that, right? So hopefully they'll get back on here and shoot the price of this thing up. I mean, maybe I'll accumulate more, but I don't really know. I'm going to hold my bag, because I'm not just going to lose that much money. I'm just too stubborn for that. And these things have a tendency to spike a couple times a year, so I'm not giving up on this. And then the last one is Saitama. Saitama is so great. I can't talk about this enough. This guy's going everywhere. More active on his Instagram lately, but this guy's going everywhere. I know they did some thing for another country where they fed a lot of children. They set up like a food bank, those sorts of things. I mean, they got their logo on a local MMA fight in Las Vegas. Not a UFC event. People keep saying a UFC event. It's not a UFC event. I'm a big UFC fan. It's not a UFC event. It's an MMA fight. But they're making partnerships with some rappers, trying to get on the news, asking for crowdfunding for sponsorships, which is important. And they have a huge dev team who's always going on other people's YouTubes and talking about what they're going. They let the crowd ask them questions, the YouTube comments, and they answer them like professionally and respectfully. So yeah, it's exciting time in crypto, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.